What's going on, guys? It's Greg here, aka NYPrepper. It is Friday, December 15th, 2023, and I have some breaking news to share with you guys. Right now, it is 12:45 p.m. Eastern Time here in the United States, and we have some major breaking news coming in from the Middle East. Apparently, some more ships were attacked and seized by the Yemeni military or the Houthi rebels early this morning and late last night. And yesterday, also another ship was attacked. So in the last 24 hours, we probably had at least four ships that have been attacked and or seized. And we also had the strongest solar flare to hit Earth since 2017, and it caused an unprecedented radio blackout across the world, and apparently the largest radio blackout likely ever recorded. And I find the timing to be very interesting with everything going on around the world and this talk of cyber attacks. And last night, a transformer was blown in the New York City area, which caused residents to lose power for short durations, and the power was flickering all across the New York City area. There were reports of people being trapped in elevators. So, what you're looking at here is an official post from the NOAA, and you can see here this area in red over South America and the southern United States had the highest impact, but they're saying likely one of the largest solar radio events ever recorded. Okay, this was yesterday afternoon. So a lot of comms went down. There were some people reporting that they heard the EAM frequencies even being affected, the emergency action message frequencies. These are the frequencies used to communicate with our nuclear forces. The Pentagon uses these frequencies to communicate with our nuclear forces. There was interference yesterday. Here we have some video footage showing Brooklyn, New York, and you can see some smoke coming out of a transformer that caught on fire last night. And I do have friends that live in the New York City area, and they confirmed that their power flickered. Okay, and there was a momentary power interruption. Likely, this is because of the solar flare. Okay, I can't imagine that there would be anything else in the middle of the night that would suddenly cause a transformer to blow up on a clear sky, okay, with no storms or anything. Guys, this is why you have to be prepared. I've been telling people for a long time to put your critical electronics in EMP bags, okay, so they're protected from a solar flare. And we are going to be getting a moderate to potentially strong geomagnetic storm out of this flare. It's likely going to be affecting us this weekend. So keep an eye to the skies. You might see some auroras if you live in lower latitudes, okay, which you normally wouldn't be able to see. So just wanted to report that to you. Solar flares are one of the things that we as preppers need to be ready for. And here we have an official incident report from the UK MTO. It says here that they received a report that a vessel was impacted by an unknown object, which resulted in a fire on board. There are no reported casualties. The incident occurred 60 nautical miles southwest of Hodeidah, Yemen. Authorities are investigating. So, this is one of the ships that was attacked late last night and early this morning. Apparently, it was a Liberian flagged commercial ship, and apparently, it was hit by a missile. And Germany is now saying that they actually own this ship. So, very, very concerning. The situation is continuing to escalate. Here we have another incident that occurred early this morning around 0440 UTC time. The UK MTO has received a report of a small white craft with a black top with 10 persons on board declaring themselves to be Yemeni authorities and ordered a vessel to alter course towards Yemen in the vicinity of the Bab al Mandeb Strait, 50 nautical miles north of Port Makka, Yemen. Okay, so they're trying to seize ships, they're attacking ships with missiles, with drones. And here we have a picture of a Bulgarian cargo ship that was seized by the Yemen military. So this is very, very concerning. This is the Rune, Ruen. Okay, apparently this ship right here was seized by the Yemen military. And the Danish shipping company Maersk said today that they denied a claim by Yemen's Houthi rebels that they carried out a drone strike on their vessel yesterday sailing towards Israel. The Houthis claimed it carried out a military operation against a Maersk container vessel, directly hitting it with a drone. The Houthis, who made the claim in a statement, did not release any evidence. The vessel was not hit, a Maersk spokesperson told Reuters in an emailed statement following the Houthi claim. Later on Thursday, the U.S. Central Command confirmed that the attack, which it said was carried out by a ballistic missile, did not cause any injuries or damage. Maersk on Thursday said the Maersk Gibraltar was targeted by a missile while traveling from Salalah, Oman to Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, and that the crew and vessel were reported safe. So this was the attack yesterday, okay, yesterday, separate from the attacks this morning, okay, the Liberian flagged ship that was struck by some kind of object and caught on fire, and then the Bulgarian ship that was seized. That's this morning. Yesterday, we had the Maersk Gibraltar that was attacked by a ballistic missile. The Houthis claimed, or the Yemen military claimed, that they used a drone, which is a lie. It was actually a missile, but apparently that missile did not actually impact the ship, okay? And Maersk is demanding political action after these attacks, and they're saying that they're not going to send any container ships into the Red Sea until the situation is resolved. And apparently, Israeli seaports have been ordered to urgently remove online information on arrival and departure of ships due to the growing danger of attacks. And according to U.S. officials who spoke to Axios, the U.S. is expected to announce an upgraded multinational task force that will start operating in the Red Sea to deter and counter the Houthis. The additional naval ships are expected to boost the response time to Houthi attacks. So, an upgraded multinational task force, that's the Task Force 153. Not sure what they mean by upgraded. If that's going to be bigger than the initial amount that they announced. I think they announced like 15 countries would send their ships. So this is very, very serious, guys. It's possible that NATO and Western countries could launch a massive strike now against the Houthis. Okay, we'll have to wait and see. And yesterday, there were a series of bomb threats against Jewish centers in various parts of the country. There was also an airport that was evacuated. So apparently, in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, and also in Philadelphia, there were bomb threats made against Jewish centers. And the FBI and local police agencies on Thursday said that they were investigating bomb threats made to synagogues across Pennsylvania. The FBI is investigating a series of bomb threats targeting synagogues in Pennsylvania and multiple other states across the country. Carrie Adamovsky, spokesperson for the FBI in Philadelphia, said in an email, although at this time no explosive devices related to these threats have been found, we continue to work closely with our law enforcement partners and will remain vigilant to protect our communities. Okay, so bomb threats across PA for Jewish religious locations and Jewish centers. The city of Columbus in Mississippi responded to a reported bomb at a Jewish temple. This was at the Temple B'nai Israel on the 2nd Avenue North. And apparently, the public was told to leave the area. I'm not sure if they found the bomb or not, but very concerning, guys. Okay, lots of these bomb threats across the United States now emerging. Okay, and more than 200 employees and passengers at Gulfport Biloxi International Airport were evacuated this morning for 2 hours after an email threat was received. A spokesperson for the airport said the email came in early this morning, and out of an abundance of caution, an evacuation was ordered at about 9:30 a.m. The airport was given the all clear just before 11:30 a.m. Okay, guys, so be very, very cautious when you're traveling. Uh, next week when you go to visit your family for Christmas. Okay, be on high alert. And this update was sponsored by My Patriot Supply. Guys, they have brought back their 25% discount on their 3-month emergency food supply. And to get the discount, you have to use the link preparewith.nyprepper.com. And the link is in the description below this video. And this 3-month emergency food supply has a 25-year shelf life, and it's all contained within 6 rugged, watertight buckets, so it doesn't take up a lot of space. Free shipping included, 25% off their normal price. Use the link preparewithnyprepper.com to get the discount. They also have a 2-week emergency food supply, which is excellent for outdoorsmen or people who go vehicle camping. They also have a general store. If you click the My Patriot Supply logo at the top of the page when you get to preparewithnyprepper.com, it'll take you to their general store where they have everything you can imagine, from potassium iodide to water filters, solar generators, solar panels, survival seeds, fire starters, anything you can imagine, it's all there. So use the link preparewithnyprepper.com to get 25% off of the My Patriot Supply 3-month freeze-dried food supply. And the link is in the description below this video. Also, for New Year's celebrations, if you're going to be going to public gatherings, be on high alert. Okay, make sure you know where exits are. Be aware of cover and concealment anywhere you go. Okay, look for places that you could hide or places that would stop bullets. Pack a bug out bag, pack some basic medical supplies like a tourniquet and an Israeli bandage. Okay, keep that with you. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, just a very simple kit. Okay. And European authorities arrested 7 individuals linked to Hamas in Denmark, Germany, and the Netherlands for allegedly planning terror attacks targeting Israeli and Jewish civilians in Europe. Okay, and guys, the FBI put out a statement 2 days ago, okay, warning that the chances of a terror attack through the holiday season and throughout the winter are extremely high. Okay, it was the FBI, DHS, and the National Counterterrorism Center. Okay, all 3 of them put out a statement, a joint statement saying, be ready, be prepared, because the chances of terror attacks are extremely high going through the winter. And the FBI director at a Senate hearing about a week ago said that in his entire career, he's never seen the amount of threats that he's seeing right now. And he compared it to before 9/11. Okay. So, very, very serious situation right now. And apparently, North Korea will be testing an ICBM soon, capable of carrying a nuclear warhead. And Guyana and Venezuela are committed to ensuring their region remains peaceful, said the Guyanese president Irfan Ali on Thursday after meeting with Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. So they actually met. Okay, they met in person. We'll have to wait and see, if Maduro doesn't launch a surprise attack, but they did meet in person yesterday. We'll see what comes of that meeting. And last night we had 2 nuclear war command and control planes airborne all night long. As you can see here, one of them went out into the Gulf and one of them flew along the southeastern U.S. coastline. And here's a picture of the president of Guyana shaking the hand of Nicolas Maduro, the president of Venezuela. Okay, you might remember that Maduro annexed the western part of Guyana, and he threatened the foreign oil companies off the coast of Guyana and gave them 90 days to vacate. ExxonMobil has a huge platform off the coast of Guyana, so we'll have to wait and see what happens here. And the Israeli Defense Forces said that initial tests to flood the Hamas tunnels with seawater were successful. So that's the latest breaking news that I have for you this morning. I will be back in the afternoon with another update, and I will be back tonight with a live stream at around 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, God bless, and don't forget the 3 Ps: prepare, practice, and persevere.